What is up, everybody? Stevivor here today, and our favorite gamer reviewer, Stevivor or Stevivor, is trending once again. The Sony guys are talking about this company once again on this review site because Stevivor has reviewed The Last of Us Part One, and it didn't give it a amazing score like all these other outlets are giving it. They gave it a 6.5, and they said it was an okay game. And they also said this is like an old PC game that gets an HD texture pack by a modder, except that it has already happened officially from Sony on PS4, as is again happening now. And you're paying a premium for it each and every time. So that's their review of this game. And a lot of Sony fanboys are kind of triggered by this, which is kind of hilarious because that is what IGN and Friends gave it to. Another website who gave this, the original scores will give it a 70. They gave it a 70 in the review, but the actual score they gave it at the end all be all was like a perfect score. And I was like, even IGN, like I said, that review said it wasn't even that, like, it really wasn't that great, but we're going to give it 100 anyway because it's a Naughty Dog. So, you know, all these companies thinking this game is just average, just okay. But since the Stevivor is in blacklisted, they can say what they actually want to say about this game without the worrying of being blacklisted because they already are. So that is that. They get this game on 6.5, and Sony guys are pissed off about it. So this guy says very close to the IGN score, which is a 7 out of 10, but they said 10, so Sony doesn't prevent them codes. Yeah. Once again, this review was just ridiculous. You gave it, as you say, it should be a 70, but you ended up giving it a perfect 10. Yeah, that's kind of wild. I trust your review because you are blacklisted by Sony. This is a quality sign for your work. We understand you. Yeah, PlayStation makes sure to put these people on the blacklist. I like the Sony games hurt you. Oh, because he gave the score. He didn't give the game a score that you wanted him to give it. They didn't want to give. That's why they're so mad. Okay. So salty about being called out. If this was on Xbox, it would be 100 from you. This guy says Sony guys just don't appreciate honesty. They just want everyone to be IGN friends. Yeah, you can't give your actual feelings on how you feel about the game, but you got to give a perfect 10 just so Sony don't blacklist you from giving you free code. So Stevivor doesn't like it. Must mean it's a good game then. It's so cute that Sony games make you upset. Where are they getting that? Sony games just make them upset. Like they got some type of bias against Sony. Maybe these are their actual opinions about these games. A remaster and people will still buy it though because it's next gen. As expected, clown. These Sony guys are really mad about this. Jeez. How dare you not give this game a 10 out of 10? This game is a 9 out of 10. Y'all act like Xbox fanboys. You should not rate a game because it's price tag. Where did Sony hurt you? I think that even Xbox fanboys can agree that the state Halo Infinite is not better than this game. What does Halo have to do with The Last of Us Part 1 remake? I love the deflection. They always are deflecting to Xbox whenever PlayStation is being criticized. It's just insane. HD textures by modders. He says clown. Okay. How can anyone take this seriously? You are meant to be reviewing a game for its gameplay, story, score, mechanics, graphics, controls, but you're out here doing a whole review of the price of the game. I mean, you can't do that with any other product. I'm pretty sure other products you can just review the product based on how much it costs. Like, what is this fact that you can't review the game based on how much it costs, the price of the game? Your mom never held you, and that is okay. So now their mom has never gave them attention because they gave the game a 6.5. These are some crazy takes from these Sony guys. Jeez. An honest review, cynical, low effort review. Reference games as remastered despite being a remake with all assets remade. Are we really calling this a remake compared to other studios how they do remakes? Like it's kind of laughable if we're calling this a remake, just being honest. But he says just one line on AI changes, allies, nothing on enemy engagement. Okay, who cares about all this other stuff? Like, okay. Uh, your reviews are cheap trash instead. Jeez, this guy even got the Ellie avatar picture. They are mad. It's only in the gaming industry I see journalists come up with a review score based off price. I mean, if you go to a restaurant and they're serving expensive food and it's like super expensive, I mean, you can give them a lower score because it's like, why are you charging so much for something I get somewhere else that just tastes this great? So, I don't see how you can't review something based off the price. How is that a thing that you can't do? Apparently, you can't do that now. Apparently, um, the funny thing is that a negative Stevivor review essentially means good now. Your review is no longer part of Metacritic. Useless review. Look how bad they are from an opinion. Jeez. Go away, you hypocrite. Go play Nintendo. Yin and yang. Because it's pretty much close to what IGN France would have gave it originally. But, you know, they just need to apparently the Sony guys say these Survivor guys just stop doing reviews at this point. Then just interesting. Y'all suck at reviewing games. I wonder if they. I wonder, in this guy's opinion, they wouldn't suck if they would have gave this game a 10 out of 10. They would have been amazing at reviewing games then. Or are they just bad because they gave this game a low score or an average score? It's not a remaster, so why lie? That is embarrassing from you. The only correct review. Survivor reviews are for the players, no backroom side antics going on, just straight honesty. Any group continually giving tens on every review they do for a company are just dishonest. Jim Ryan has you guys cut from Sony's free review copies. That's why you bashed him. HD texture pack. I like how the narrative just being brought as that they're just salty because they don't get copies anymore. That's just, and not like they're just extremely accurate. This game is just okay. The game just can't be okay. You know, it has to be some type of ulterior motive to why they gave this game an average score and above average score. For hated clowns like this one, a PlayStation game would never be able to reach a 90 Metacritic score. So many hurt and some of these Sony fanboys, you have ruined their weekend. Apparently so, because if they're going to buy it anyway, why are they so mad about this review? Like, you're going to buy it anyway. Why are you mad that they gave it a score that they thought was appropriate? You gave this a 6.5, but you gave the original a 10. Yeah, why would you give the 10 a higher score? Why would you give this one a higher score than the original? Because you're paying more for this one. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just it looks a little bit prettier, that's it. I expected nothing from your trash gaming site. LOL, please just keep scoring their games and slowly continue showing your hatred. So now they have hatred now. Given a score and above average score is now hatred. That is interesting. At least you didn't get a free copy. Glad they cut you off. These guys are glad they got cut off because they gave the score a not perfect review. This is crazy. These Sony guys are just wild. Like, jeez. No wonder Sony blacklisted you MFers. Another dumb review from Stevivor. These guys are seriously hurt by this. Like, jeez. You're an embarrassment to the industry. You will never be anything more than Xbox activist. What? You will never be anything more than Xbox activists, and your worth will never exceed than that of used toilet paper. Why are they that? Why are they this mad though? Jeez. Ninja, do nobody take you serious? Shut up. Jeez. You're not the only one saying this. Thanks for being honest and not being shills for Sony. This is hilarious. Just stop typing, bro. It's literally that easy to not make yourself look stupid. funny seeing all the anti-Xbox gamers and bots and the comments all salty. Just because you didn't give the game a perfect score, the reviewers gave his review, and you're all free to disagree. This game is a 7 or 8, not a 10. Your review is a complete shame. Wow. How to trigger Sony fanboys. Yeah, there is a lot of these guys triggered. I don't know why they're so triggered. Your reviews carry zero weight in the gaming space. Effing idiot website blocked. This is how this fanbase reacts if you give a Sony exclusive game an average or above average score. Like, this is just wild. Like, these guys are acting complete crazy about this review score once again, because this isn't the first time these guys acted crazy over review scores. So, never read such a stupid review. Totally unserious, and you should close your website for this Stevivor rights. Eat a D. Tired of your effing hypocritical ass reviews. Please go away forever. Yeah, so I think the Sony fanboys are a bit mad about this review. That is probably an understatement, because I don't know why they're this angry about a review score. It is insane. It's like they thought the game was above average. It's like that's their opinion. You can deal with it, or you can just ignore it. I don't know why they're so angry, but it's just hilarious that these guys are super salty about this. And this is how they act when games that get that's on PlayStation exclusive get reviewed to be average or above average, which is just a shame. So I'm going to conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.